Yeah, the one that's going to be Lala, I think, is going to be this morning, as a matter of fact, at the next advisory, because we can see the storm is beginning to wrap up. So here's where we are right now with this oddly named potential tropical cyclone 1C. It just means it has the potential to turn into a tropical storm or hurricane, and it has 40-mile-an-hour winds now. So if they determine that it has enough circulation with it to meet the definition, then it becomes immediately a tropical storm because it has tropical storm force winds, pressure down to 1,002 millibars, moving to the west, but it is forecast to make this bend up toward the Hawaiian Islands here as it heads in that direction over the next couple days. All right, look at this close up here, and a couple things we noticed from yesterday. First of all, you notice the analysis of the winds are very round. Yesterday was more like an egg. It's kind of stretched out. This is a big system, so it's not expected to quickly intensify, but you can see it is developing a core here as these thunderstorms now are wrapping near the center, and it looks to me like this is very close to classifying itself or being classified as a tropical storm, and then we'll see exactly how the intensification process goes on as it moves toward the Hawaiian Islands. Now, a change today is that the track has shifted a little bit south on the forecast, but I just hasten to add that this little bit of shifting back and forth is expected, and a track south of the islands is not necessarily better for the islands because most of the moisture and the wind with this system will be on the right side or the north side. So this really exposes the islands to that kind of worst side of the storm. Now, the Hurricane Center's thinking is a 65-mile-an-hour tropical storm when it is kind of a beam of the Hawaiian Islands, of Hawaii Island. This big island here is actually technically called Hawaii Island. When it's kind of a beam of that, Saturday morning, early Hawaii time, the rain will be out in front of that, so this starts Friday night Hawaii time in terms of the weather going downhill on the big island there and then spreading to Maui and Molokai and on up the Hawaiian island chain. All right, let's look at the models. Now, the consensus of the traditional models has shifted well to the south, but not out of range of causing a problem in Hawaii. And then the Google model, which is just to the north, interesting, you see the label there, but the model is right in there, is obviously just immediately south, and that would put more wind over the island. The Google model has performed exceptionally well on well-developed systems in the Pacific this year. This one is not well-developed yet. So until it really gets organized, we know exactly where the center is. All these models are going to bounce around. But the point is, a track just south of Hawaii is quite threatening from the standpoint of some kind of effect on the islands. All of the islands will feel it on a track south of the Hawaiian Island chain. All right, so here, remember, the Google model is right in here, and here are the water temperatures. So what this tells you is anywhere it's yellow here, that's the 80-degree water line. So below that, the systems can intensify. And so the farther south it goes, the stronger the storm is likely to be, because it's over warmer water. And this line where the cool water and the warm water divides is pushed north this year because of the general marine heat wave going on in the Pacific. So normally this line kind of goes right through the Hawaiian Islands. That's why storms that come at it from the east normally are over cooler water and don't do a whole lot. This one, because it's on kind of a more southern to northwesterly trajectory, is over the warmer water longer, so that's why it's more likely to intensify. There you see the track from Google, and you see it's like just south of all of the Hawaiian Islands. So if the Google track ends up being right, this is going to put bad weather over the entire chain of Hawaii, and that's what makes this storm so unusual, because almost always if you get a reasonably strong storm, it comes from the due south, as Britta was talking about with Iniki, came south to north from the warm water up into the cold. Because the warm water is shifted north this year, you can have this kind of track over warm water, and you have a reasonably strong storm in here. Now, it's not super warm water, so it's not expected to be some big, super strong hurricane, but still, it's going that way. Now, the AI tracks from the European center are a little bit more spread out, but again, all generally south. And there is the regular Euro that we're used to seeing has shifted a little bit to the south. Again, worst of this storm is to the north of the track of the storm. So all this tells you is Hawaii needs to be on alert for all of the islands, including Kauai all the way up to Lahui, that they're going to have some effect from this storm. When we look at the rainfall analysis right now, you can see, and now obviously it'll change a little bit with the track changing, you can see that the Big Island gets the worst of it. Of course, you have two big volcanoes on there, Kilauea and Mauna Loa, and that kind of blocks the moisture. But all of the islands on the windward slopes, you notice you have very intense rainfall, and this can cause big problems. So then it moves by, and by late Sunday, the storm will be moving out of the Hawaiian Islands, and things should be better. All right, we have another little tropical storm out there, Hernan, but it turns out that this big storm is going to wipe that out, so it's not a factor. All right, in the Atlantic, we have these two systems we've been watching, and Cristobal to the north is dying out, not an issue there. All right, take a look at these, and you can see that the thunderstorms are all displaced from the center because there's so much dry air, Saharan dust. Here you can see it. There's the Saharan dust all up there. So I think that's going to keep this from being much, but there is moisture going to the islands. Look at this. By Saturday into Puerto Rico, we're getting some moisture, and all of the islands finally getting some moisture. That's good. And then what happens? Well, the dust is there to keep things dry. The upper level winds are not going to let it be much. So I don't think these things can develop into much, if anything. Maybe a depression, maybe a weak Dolly. That would be about it. And then the next one comes along and moves up and just brushes the islands. The thinking right now, very low odds of it developing. So lots going on. Hawaii is the issue, and I think on balance, everything we know says good news in the Caribbean, getting some tropical rains into those islands where they really need it.
Mm-hmm. But so interesting, Bryan, to we knew it was going to be a quiet start for the Atlantic, but right when we have, this potential of rain for Puerto Rico and then a legitimate, tropical threat for Hawaii all happening within days.
Yeah, big rain, big rain expected.
Yeah. Bryan, thank you so much. That is Fox Weather Hurricane Specialist Bryan Norcross.